And a bit of a breeze today, but at least we're looking nice and warm with high temperatures into the 60s for most of the state, near record highs. It feels like April out there. Mostly cloudy and mostly dry tonight. I'm not going to rule out a shower. Lows fall to the lower to mid 40s. Turning cooler tomorrow, though. We start in the 50s and end up in the 30s tomorrow evening with a brisk wind, and then looking cold for Saturday with some light wintry mix or snow likely. Maybe an inch or two of slushy accumulation. Highs only in the lower to mid 30s on Saturday. New Jersey weather made possible by the CSI Group. There are many changes in estate taxes this year. CSI Group has assisted thousands of clients with estate matters. Call them at 1-800-TAX-LAWS or at csicpa.com.
Old Bridge 52, Tuckerton 54, Mount Laurel is 55. Go to nj1015.com, sign up for our free newsletter. Tonight I'll email you the top news, tomorrow's weather, and the best of New Jersey 101.5.
New Jersey 101.5, our own radio station. Not New York, not Philadelphia. Proud to be New Jersey.
New Jersey 101.5.
I'm Allison Gormley from Chasing News, and you're listening to Bill Spadea on New Jersey 101.5, probably repeating himself.
Nice, huh? It is 8:09 on New Jersey 101.5. Good morning. I am Bill Spadea, and I'll be at 10 o'clock this morning talking Jersey, taking your calls, 1-800-283-101.5. I am here with Lieutenant Governor Kim Guadagno for Digging In with Kim, which is sponsored by our friends at the CSI Group. Good morning, Kim.
Good morning, Bill. I thought that last clip was hysterical.
You got a little too excited about that. That was one of our Chasing News colleagues, Allison Gormley. And I never know what they're going to say.
Which is why that was so funny.
Right. And then Brian holds them.
And Brian plays it whenever he feels like it. And I'm so glad you played it because I hadn't heard it before. It's perfect.
Yeah. Thanks, Kim. Appreciate that. Good to see you.
Well, thank you for being well behaved on the way in this morning.
So how about that? You know what it is? It really is about going forward. So I thought I was a little rough between 6 and 7.
I scared you last week. That's what it is.
Is that what we're going with? All right, we're going with that.
I get in the car at 7. I listen to you to 8. I come in here so completely torqued up.
You really were last week. You were like, you were loaded for bear.
You were off the charts last week.
It wasn't about the governor last week, was it?
Oh, yes, it was.
A little bit. Well, look, he comes up in conversation. It happens. I have to talk about it.
But this is a segue. This is a segue to what you were talking about this morning and what the governor talked about in the state of state.
So my issue, I've already made clear. Our listeners know where I stand on this. There's a lot of hypocrisy that goes on in Trenton. I am happy about one thing that I think there are very practical things that need to be done in terms of priority. And I just talked to Senator Ray Lesniak came on, and and I asked him the same question, and you and I can talk about this.
Yep.
But just the prioritization of money. That we're talking about spending $300 million on a state house renovation. We got people that can't get treatment beds, and you're pointing out a positive thing because I know you love to lead with the positive, which is a good quality.
It's hard for you, isn't it?
There's so many negative things going on. I feel like my job is to expose all this stuff so that we can solve it.
I usually choose to look at things half full. So let's 2 seconds.
So let's start. Let's start with what you came in talking about.
You had a lot of really good callers. You had a lot of really good callers this morning with really awful stories, and we've all. Look, everybody has my cell phone, and I have been called at 6 a.m. in the morning saying I'm standing in a hospital room. My son has been OD'd. I can't find him a bed. Everybody has those stories, and in the state of the state, the governor talked about those stories, and he has set up a one-stop shop to get answers to those. And I checked it out this morning. It went live on Tuesday, and if you dial 1-844-REACH New Jersey, and I'll give you the numbers. If you dial 1-844-732-2465, you can get the answers that you need all in one place.
So I'll put that on nj1015.com. I'll tweet that out. We'll put it on Facebook. We'll just push this thing out.
Well, and also everybody should put it in their phones.
Yeah.
Because I don't know anyone who doesn't know someone who's been impacted by this.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody has a story, and one story is worse than the next. So it's 1-844 Reach NJ. I don't like the letters. So that's 1-844.
Matt said that. He said it's a generational thing. Like, I don't get the letters either. Now, well, I get them, but it's like now, I don't know.
I'm not going to take an hour and put it in my phone.
Right.
I can't read the letters on my...
Right. Reach NJ. What are you talking about?
So it's 732...
There's a letter corresponding to a number? Anyway, what's the number?
732-2465.
Right.
And give it a shot. I did this morning. I looked at it. It does have places where treatment facilities are available. It does have live chat. It is 24/7. And it does look like it is the one-stop shop.
So beyond the discussion, and this is something that we'll certainly have a chance to talk about over time, how we prioritize our spending. And I could go through, and you and I've talked about this, some of the waste and just the ridiculous things that money gets spent on in the state. And then you look at the families that are struggling. But there are resources that are there.
Right.
They're there.
Opiate addiction, yes.
Yeah.
The heroin, the addict, yes. You
So-
should not have to get high in order to get the help that you need. You should not have to go to jail in order to get the help that you need.
That's something I hope is addressed in the next election, in the next 4 to 8 years, about this idea that a kid can't get in. I've got texts all morning from moms saying, yes, I actually got my kid drinking so I could get them to the rehab. That to me is complete insanity. That needs to be addressed.
And this raises awareness because people, it doesn't make any sense to them. When you hear it, it makes no sense at all. And it's just a matter of playing catch up. And we got to catch up right away.
So let's speak of that. Let's we are flooded with calls.
Yes.
People started calling at 8 o'clock or at 7 o'clock this morning to get in queue to talk to you.
Uh-oh.
So, because what I said was, this is about action. It's not about, this whole conversation is about putting people in touch with the people that can make decisions and help them. So let's start right away with Norm in East Windsor. You're on New Jersey 101.5 with Lieutenant Governor Kim Guadagno.
Hi, Norm.
Morning, Kevin's mom.
Now I know who you are, Norm. For those of you that are listening, I like to be introduced at veterans events as Kevin's mom because my son is a second lieutenant in the Air Force, presently in fighter pilot training, which is, as a mom, not too cool, but as a kid, it's really cool. Right. Thank you, Norm. Thank you. What's up?
Happy New Year, healthy, and I am so looking forward to you getting promoted. I don't know how else to say that. The reason I called is there was a bill passed last year for disabled vets and Purple Heart recipients that had to do with parking. There were supposed to be placards issued by motor vehicle, and we have not been able to get them yet. And we sort of get stonewalled every time we call special plates, and we were wondering if your office could call and
Norm, give me 1 second, because I saw your name come up on the phone, and I asked people to say what's going on. All right, so I've already called my office, Rich Everett in my office, who is our liaison to DMAVA, and that's the Department of Military and Veterans Affairs, to find out where the plaques are. Originally, I was told that these are a municipality by municipality situation, and now you're telling me that it was actually legislation was signed into law. So let's figure it out and get it fixed.
I did forward that to Bill. He has it in an email.
Oh, okay.
I'll flip it to you.
You know he doesn't read his emails.
I know. See, but that's why he said it. So we met Norm. Jessica and I did the Rider University Red Forum with City of Angels NJ with Kevin Mira, and Norm was there, and he made sure I got his card. He's like, I'm Norm. So I'm like, all right, Norm, I got to help you. So he did send me that email. So now, Norm, you've forced me to go through my emails. Do me a favor. Stay on the line, Norm. I want to make sure that we get all your information, and Kylie will take that, and then Matt will actually get you to forward the email to him.
We're already working on it.
Before I go scrolling through to try to find it. I got 93,000 unread. Anyway, it's all of the story. Norm, thanks for calling New Jersey 101.5. All right, I got to jump for traffic and weather. Kim Guadagno will be right back for hashtag Digging In with Kim. It's 8:17 on New Jersey 101.5. Traffic and weather next.
Jersey Radio.
It feels like home when I'm listening to it.
New Jersey 101.5.
Hey, it's Bill Spadea. Now, you know that my friends at the CSI Group who sponsor hashtag Digging In with Kim, they do my taxes. Hopefully they're doing yours. But did you know they can also help you serve as an executor for an estate? All you got to do is give them a call. They've assisted thousands of clients with estates and estate matters for decades. As a matter of fact, this is their 48th year in business. Do you know how many responsibilities come with being an executor or an executrix for an estate? You can't believe it. You got to get their free booklet. Call them at 1-800-TAX-LAWS. These duties include notifying the beneficiaries, heirs, and next of kin within 60 days, finding the deceased person's assets, managing the assets, applying for benefits due survivors, paying final bills, guarding against fraud, applying for a tax ID number, setting up an estate bank account. All of that falls under your responsibility. Call the CSI Group today. They'll send you a free booklet on some of the responsibilities of an executor in their Executor's Guide to Settling an Estate. Give them a call at 1-800-TAX-LAWS. That's 1-800-TAX-LAWS, or visit them online at csicpa.com.
Ouch! Who put this big piece of furniture in this small room?
The same person who put the conference room so far
far from the pantry, now we have coffee stains down the hall. The architect.
If you're looking for a design firm that will make sure all the pieces are in the right place in your space, use GDS Interior Architecture for your office. With over 24 years of experience, we bring common sense to your layout, your budget, and your schedule. Managing the project on your behalf from site search to the last box off the truck on your move-in. GDSinc.net for more info. That's GDSinc.net.
The following is a paid commercial announcement.
Penn East can't avoid the truth anymore, no matter what their advertising says.
The pipeline is bad for New Jersey, bad for our economy, bad for our environment.
An independent watchdog agency says there's no need for this pipeline. They called it unfair to consumers, an effort to jack up profits.
New Jersey's Department of Environmental Protection said Penn East has not provided enough information on environmental impacts, like how they would cross dozens of pristine streams without damaging water quality.
And the U.S. EPA said the project would have significant impacts, especially the risk of spreading arsenic in our drinking water.
The Penn East pipeline threatens our water and our wallets. Truth is, it's bad for everyone.
Make your voice heard today. Tell the owners of Penn East, PSEG, New Jersey Resources, and South Jersey Industries to stop the pipeline.
Go to rethinkenergynj.org to find out more. That's rethinkenergynj.org.
Paid for by Rethink Energy, New Jersey.
819 on New Jersey 101.5. Here's your fast traffic with Bob Williams.
287 northbound delays at exit 1, exit 4, exit 8 up to exit 10, both ways. 287 delayed at exit 10. Heavy traffic on Route 78 eastbound side in toward exit 43. Westbound side of 78 slow for the Parkway. Out to Route 24. 24 west heavy is at Short Hills Mall. 280 eastbound side delays into the Parkway. The Parkway is heaviest northbound by 131, 135 to 138, and again beyond 143 up to 150 both ways. A lot of traffic on Route 80 eastbound side by Denville. Earlier problems cleared by exit 30. Hudson River crossings nearly an hour at the Lincoln Tunnel, 35 to 45 minutes at the George Washington Bridge. Lincoln Tunnel with a 30-minute delay. Williams Avenue, broken water main at Hasbrook Heights near Route 17. And 35 southbound is closed at Middletown by Monmouth Road. New Monmouth Road down utility pole. Very slow across Staten Island on 278 to the Verrazano. Bob Williams, New Jersey, traffic north.
Joel Myra, New Jersey, traffic south. Whitehorse Pike is heavy. Lindenwold westbound, Lindenwold in through to Barrington. Ben Franklin Bridge jams the span, leaving New Jersey. 42 north, very slow. Blackwood Clementine Road up towards the Walt Whitman Bridge. Mercer County 195 westbound. Heavy around Allentown and in towards Hamilton, New Jersey. Fast traffic made possible by Hum by Verizon. Plug in Hum by Verizon for the smart technology you need to upgrade to a safer, more connected car. Get emergency assistance, vehicle diagnostics, and more. Visit hum.com today. Hum, put some smarts in your car. Traffic every 15 minutes. Next report at 8:33 from the Raycatina.com traffic desk. I'm Joel Myra, New Jersey 101.5.
821 on New Jersey 101.5. Here's your instant weather with meteorologist Dan Zarrow.
A warm Thursday across New Jersey with highs 60 degrees or better for most of us. That's near record. It's going to feel like April today. But it's not perfect. Thick clouds, a few showers, especially in North Jersey, and a bit of a breeze throughout the daytime hours. Mostly cloudy and mostly dry tonight, although a shower can't be ruled out. Lows only fall to the 40s, so we start tomorrow on the mild side, but temperatures will drop through the day. So we start in the 50s, we end up in the 30s with a brisk northwest wind tomorrow too. So the weekend will be cold, highs only in the 30s on Saturday, and our next storm system will bring us some late wintry mix. Mostly snow to the north, mostly rain to the south. In the middle, we could pick up an inch or two of slushy accumulation. Just expect things to get a little bit messy out there on Saturday. It's not going to be a big bad winter storm by any stretch. Sunday, clearing skies, highs recover to around 40 degrees. New Jersey weather made possible by Reproductive Medicine Associates of New Jersey, with 10 locations across New Jersey, including their newest office in Marlton. Let's get your current temperatures right now across the Garden State. In Clark, it's 52. Freehold is 55. Mount Holly, 55. And in beautiful Monmouth Beach, not quite 80. It's 54 degrees right now. From the SansoneAuto.com weather desk, I'm meteorologist Dan Zarrow.
To be honest.
Actually, we both need to talk right now. We got distracted in a sidebar conversation. 822.
Totally unrelated to
right?
anything.
Totally unrelated. 822 on New Jersey 101.5. I'm Bill Spadea, and I'll be with you at 10 o'clock this morning talking Jersey, taking your calls. 1-800-283-101.5. I know we have a lot of people that want to talk to Lieutenant Governor Kim Guadagno for hashtag Digging In With Kim, which is sponsored by the CSI Group.
Totally unrelated. Can I just say something totally unrelated?
Totally unrelated.
Is your daughter back?
She went back last week.
All right, so the radio listeners should know that we try to match match up my son.
We did.
My son, who's now in New Zealand, with your daughter, who's now in London.
We
it's
tried
never
to organize
happen.
a dinner.
We did.
I know. How about that? And it didn't happen.
Wow. That was...
You know what Jessica just reminded me? Right. There's a whole thing. So Elizabeth, when do you hear this? Was on the air the day she left.
Okay.
And Dennis Malloy insists, based on the conversation, that I am not Italian. Because she said, all right, Dad, listen, I got to go. Because she had to go to the airport. I'm like, all right, I'll see you. So
that's warm.
Well, look, it was that, it wasn't like, I'm thinking I'm on the air. I wasn't overly emotional. So he has now bet me $100 that I am not Italian. So he is sent away for a DNA test.
Well, we did a DNA test at my house, and my children are 39% Irish.
No kidding.
Which kind of surprised my husband more than worse, because he's Guadagno, his dad's side of the family. I don't know.
Right?
I think he's wondering about the meal.
So I think
that was a joke.
When is your son back?
From New Zealand, not until March.
So Elizabeth may come back in March. So we'll have to work this out. If they only knew what we were talking about. All right, let's jump back in. Right. Joanne and Clark, you're on New Jersey 101.5 with Lieutenant Governor Kim Guadagno.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Lieutenant Governor.
Good morning. It's Kim. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Kim. And I just have to tell you, whether or not you can help me or not, you have my vote. So we have a home down in Manahawk, and a secondary home in Manahawk in New Jersey that got somewhat 50% destroyed by Superstorm Sandy.
Yep.
It's a very small bungalow. It happens to be on the lagoon. And to make a long story short, we pulled out our 401 savings back in 2005, and we purchased this home because it was going to be our retirement home. So it was mortgage free. After Superstorm Sandy, we collected insurance because we had our flood insurance. And
good.
My family and my boys,
Good.
My family and my boys, we restored the home. Now it is how many years later?
4.
And again, it's a small home, 4 years. And
Amazing.
We're looking to retire in about 3. We want to add a small bathroom. It's only a 1 bathroom. It's 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom. Can't live with 1 bathroom anymore. We want to add another bathroom. We're not increasing the footprint of our home or anything. So we go to the zoning board at Stafford Township. And what I heard literally made me cry. So this is what they told me. Number 1, I could not get that zoning permit to add that bathroom. Okay, number 2, I will never be able to sell my house because I did not elevate it. And number 3, we will never in the future be able to get any, permitting for any renovation that we want to do. And we will be fined, not us, but this goes for all the low-lying homes that didn't elevate, that chose not to elevate. We will be fined. They don't know how much they're going to fine us, but we will be fined. Now, let me just tell you, I've talked to countless people in politics, in FEMA, Stafford Township. This is probably something that has gone unnoticed because, you got to remember, Kim, most of the homes have been remodeled, refurnished, repaired.
Joey, I live about 50 miles up the road from you, and our town was decimated also, and both houses on both sides of me were gone. So I understand completely the catch-22 you're in. We're trying to make the border, the water, the beach, or the bay, depending on what side you're on, more resilient. And the way to do that is to do some of the things you just outlined. Will you be able to sell your house? Well, do you really care at this point because you have the house? The problem you're going to have in selling your house is the cost of FEMA insurance is going to be exponentially high. I have a house 2 doors down from me whose FEMA insurance cost is more than the mortgage they have on the house every year.
Kim, why not raise it, though? Why do a lot of these homeowners did they not go along with
because
raising
they're
it?
not eligible for funding.
If
it's a second house,
it's money.
Some of
them.
them.
Only $30,000.
Right, and it's not enough to raise.
I'm a secondary, right?
Yeah.
Remember, I'm a secondary, but
That's
I pay
the
the same taxes as everybody.
Right.
And it's costing. I got an estimate. It's $150,000 just to raise.
So, Joanne, let me ask you this.
Slab.
Let me ask you this question: what do you think I can do? Give me some idea of what you want me to do.
Well, I have to talk to people that can, within reason. So in other words, Kim, I'm not looking for any kind of assistance from anybody, from FEMA or for the taxpayers.
Have you gone to the zoning? Yeah, have you gone to the zoning guys already? And do you have a lawyer who's taken you there?
Can't afford a lawyer, but I have gone to them, and you know what it is? They're looking to keep their quota. See, Stafford Township, like other townships, have a certain quota. If you have X amount of homes that are elevated, you use Stafford Township will get a discount, and no one knows that. But I've just said it, so maybe a lot of people.
Well, in my town, they actually went through and invited everybody in to certify their elevations so that we could get a better rating, so that our FEMA insurance payments go down.
Joanne, hang on the line. Let's get your information so we continue the conversation off the air. I've got to take a jump right now for news, but thank you for calling New Jersey 101.5.
Thanks, Joanne.
Christy, Gina, Greg, hang in there. We're going to get to your calls with Kim in a minute, but right now it's 8:29 on New Jersey 101.5. Eric Scott, come back with the news next.
New Jersey 101.5.
Hey, you know, I love to run. You know, I had some issues with my knees, but no longer. You want to know why? My friends at Trinity Rehab. Now, they have two things that help me that can absolutely help you. One is the NASA-inspired anti-gravity machine called the Alter G. It allows you to rehab on as little as 20% of your body weight. That, plus the cutting-edge, state-of-the-art, FDA-approved, non-invasive shockwave therapy called EPAT, which breaks down the scar tissue in your body and allows your body to heal naturally by growing new collagen tissue, whether it's your back, your shoulder, your knees, tennis elbow, it doesn't matter. Most people feel significantly better in only 3 5-minute sessions, and you do not need a prescription to get started. Call Trinity Rehab today at 732-219-5700. They'll be happy to talk to you at their now 7 locations throughout New Jersey, with more opening up near you very soon. Call 732-219-5700. 732-219-5700. Trinity Rehab. It's time to feel better once and for all. Don't you think? 732-219-5700.
From the RWJ Barnabas Health Studios, this is New Jersey 101.5. It's not about losing weight overnight. It's about staying healthy over time. For more information, visit rwjbh.org/weight loss.
It's 8:30. I'm Eric Scott. Our top stories are made possible by the CSI Group. The U.S. Senate has taken the first step towards dismantling the Affordable Care Act. The vote sets up special budget rules that will allow a repeal vote to take place with a simple majority as early as next month. The House is expected to vote on the measure tomorrow, but some Republicans want to know more about a replacement for Obamacare. President-elect Trump's choice for Secretary of Defense, retired Marine General James Mattis, faces a Senate confirmation hearing today, as will Trump's choice for CIA Director, Congressman Mike Pompeo. Ben Carson will take questions about his qualifications to be housing secretary. 4 of 5 new heroin users got started by abusing painkillers. That from the American Society of Addiction Medicine. The Christie administration now wants to limit the number of pills available to new patients to guard against misuse.
Governor Chris Christie says New Jersey could cut off drug addictions before they start by limiting first-time prescriptions for opioids such as Percocet or Vicodin to 5 days. Currently, a 30-day supply is allowed.
This is dangerous. It's ill-advised, and it is absolutely unnecessary.
The Senate has voted for a 7-day limit, but the bill stalled in the Assembly Health Committee, where Assemblyman Herb Conaway says it could hurt patients and interfere with doctors. Christie is directing his Attorney General to enact the change through an emergency rule. Assemblywoman Shavonda Sumter says the benefits could be significant.
That may be a game changer for us.
At the State House, Michael Simons, New Jersey 101.5 News.
You know, it's the law. You got to clear off the snow from your car before you leave the house, right? Well, in Medford, a police officer responding to a call saw a car with a lot of snow packed on the roof. So he took down the license plate number for later. A day later, he tracked down the driver, knocked on the door, handed the ticket. Fines for not clearing snow from your car can be up to $75. Jersey has some of the most restrictive liquor license laws for restaurants in the nation. There are very few of them available, and they're incredibly expensive, frequently costing more than $1 million. But plans are moving forward to change things.
Assemblyman John Bersicelli expects to introduce a measure to create 2 new classes of restaurant liquor licenses before the end of the winter. He says being able to sell alcoholic beverages will give restaurants a better chance to succeed, and that will help the towns where they're located.
It's going to add to economic development and these jobs. The idea of having more restaurants is exciting for communities.
He adds an important part of the plan is to offer extensive tax credits to restaurants that have already shelled out a small fortune to buy a liquor license. David Mathau, New Jersey 101.5 News.
New Jersey 101.5 News time 8:32. New Jersey Fast Traffic is next.
This is the CSI Group News Desk.
I put on 101.5. I listen to Steve Trevelise.
Steve Trevelise.
You got something to say it.
Monday through Thursday evenings, 7 to 11 on New Jersey 101.5 and NJ1015.com.
May 3rd was a breakthrough day.
There's a giant tree in here.
Grayson had a visit with his doctor at Children's Hospital of Philadelphia's Berger Center for Advanced Pediatric Care.
This is so cool.
When a child enters the Berger Center, fear and worry exit. This remarkable building on our main campus is home to some of the nation's top pediatric specialists. And it's filled with kid-friendly features like a roof garden and special play areas that make any visit better.
From the roof, you can see 1,000,000 miles.
Every day, Children's Hospital is making breakthroughs for kids. Some big, some small, all wondrous. Grayson's breakthrough? Possibly the most fun doctor visit ever.
Yay!
What can we do for your child today? Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. Breakthroughs every day. Yours begins at chop.edu.
New Jersey 101.5 News Time, 8:33. Now New Jersey 101.5 Fast Traffic.
Heavy traffic, Parkway, Turnpike, car and truck lanes from exit 12 up to exit 14. It's all heavy traffic up toward the Route 109 and the Pulaski Skyway area. Off the Turnpike, northbound side up by Route 78. 78 eastbound side, heavy into the Newark Bay extension at exit 14. Parkway slowdowns, 131, 135, again beyond 143 up to 150 both ways. 78 delays west into the Parkway after Route 24. 24 takes it heavy out to Short Hills Mall. 78 eastbound slow through Berkeley Heights. 287 delays both ways by exit 10. Route 18 is slow in the traffic lights in toward the Turnpike into New Brunswick. Route 1 slow through South Brunswick traffic lights. Route 35 is closed southbound Middletown, New Monmouth Road to Kings Highway down Utility Pole. Very heavy traffic across the Goethals Bridge onto Staten Island. 278 to the Verrazano. Hudson River crossings nearly an hour at the Lincoln Tunnel. GW Bridge 40. Holland Tunnel 25. Bob Williams, New Jersey traffic north.
Jill Myra, New Jersey traffic south. Watch out for it to be slow at 70 on the westbound side through Cherry Hill. Also, we have delays at 73 north and southbound right by Maple Shade and in towards the area by Evesham as well. And also, we have traffic slow at 42 northbound Blackwood Clementon Road to 295. And in Mercer County, Route 1 north, very busy through Lawrence and West Windsor, New Jersey. Fast traffic every 15 minutes. Next report, 8:48 on New Jersey 101.5.
New Jersey 101.5 News Time, 8:35. We'll get an update on the forecast from Dan and the Horizon Blue Cross Blue Shield of New Jersey Business report next.
This is the Edison Heating and Cooling Newsroom.
Let the sound take you away.
On weekends,
What's that sound?
the music comes out to play. New Jersey 101.5.
They blowing that sound.
It's a new year full of possibility. A degree from Georgian Court University can help you expand the possibilities for your life and your future. Go to georgian.edu/visit to discover how GCU can help you reach your goals in 2017.
Fathers often give this same advice. Do a job you love. Never cut corners. And if you ever need windows, get Anderson windows because they're the ones that last. I'm Larry Landis, the local owner of Renewal by Anderson, the replacement window division of Anderson. We build, sell, install, and warranty the replacement window that your dad would tell you to buy, especially if he heard this deal. Replace just 4 windows and save $1,000 with no money down, no payments, and no interest for a year. Save $1,000 on 4 windows with no money down, no payments, and no interest for a year. For a free Renewal by Anderson brochure or window diagnosis, call 1-800-580-2233. 1-800-580-2233. That's 1-800-580-2233.
Offer not available in all areas. Conditions and restrictions apply. Call for license information.
If you resolve to improve your company's bottom line this year, go to Staples. Right now, Staples is offering 20% off select office supplies. That's 20% off the things you use every day, like copy paper, file folders, and envelopes. Yes, 20% off the things you need to keep your business humming in 2017. So if you resolve to keep that supply closet filled and save money, you can kill 2 resolutions with 1 stone, as they say. Restrictions may apply. In store only while supplies last. Ends 1/14/17.
Wawa specialty beverages are made special just for you, just the way you like it. At our touchscreen, you can custom order a sweet caramel macchiato, rich mocha latte, or any other of our delicious drinks made with freshly brewed espresso. Get it topped off with a chocolate drizzle or decadent whipped cream. And right now at Wawa, any size specialty beverage is only $1.99. So come on in and grab a drink tastier than you can imagine for a price you can't believe. gotta have a Wawa. Limited time only. See store for details.
Auto Lenders. Check out all their low-mileage, one-owner certified cars with new tires, brakes, and a lifetime engine guarantee, and you'll save thousands. See how they changed the game at Autolenders.com or at any of their 6 New Jersey locations.
The Auto Lenders pre-market trading report shows stocks have a little uneasiness before the opening bell. The Dow is off 34 points. NASDAQ, which closed at a record high yesterday, is off about 14 points. Now the Horizon Blue Cross Blue Shield of New Jersey business report. More Americans did seek unemployment benefits last week, but the increase was modest. Overall applications remain low. That's evidence of a steady job market. The Labor Department says weekly applications for unemployment aid rose 10,000 to a seasonally adjusted 240,000. Now this from Horizon Blue Cross Blue Shield of New Jersey.
Get a low premium, even lower out-of-pocket costs, New Jersey's largest network, and so much more with Omnia health plans from Horizon Blue Cross Blue Shield of New Jersey. Visit horizonblue.com/Omnia.
Now New Jersey 101.5 instant weather.
We'll have to deal with some clouds and showers and a stiff breeze today, but the big weather story by far are those warm temperatures with highs at or above 60 degrees for most of the state. That's near record today. Mostly cloudy and mostly dry today. Maybe a shower out there. Lows in the lower to mid 40s. So still mild to start tomorrow, but we turn cooler. Temperatures fall from near 50 in the morning to the 30s by tomorrow evening. That's a big difference. Hopefully some breaks of sun along the way with a brisk wind too. Saturday looks cold. Highs only in the 30s with some light wintry mix possible. We'll recover to near 40 degrees on Sunday. Traffic and weather every 15 minutes on New Jersey 101.5.
Somerset's at 52, Forked River 52, Princeton 53. Go to NJ1015.com. Sign up for our free newsletter. Tonight I'll email you the top news, tomorrow's weather, and the best of New Jersey 101.5.
New Jersey 101.5, our own radio station. Not New York, not Philadelphia. Proud to be New Jersey.
New Jersey 101.5.
Coming up at 8:40 on New Jersey 101.5, I am Bill Spadea with you at 10 o'clock this morning, talking Jersey, taking your calls. 1-800-283-101.5. All right, we are still joined by Lieutenant Governor Kim Guadagno for hashtag Digging In with Kim, which is sponsored by the CSI Group. So, Kim, tons of calls this morning. So many people wanted to talk to you, and this heroin thing is huge. And, there are going to be so many issues that come up over the next few weeks and next few months. And I think so many people are thinking about the decisions that Governor Christie is going to make over the course of time. So I just wanted to thank you for being so accessible, because I think there are so many politicians, and you've heard me, say some less than kind things about politicians.
Really?
I just, a couple.
Look,
my issue is not whether we agree or disagree. It's about accessibility.
No, it's about attitude when you decide to run for office. You run for office, the attitude you have to have is that you serve the people. And it's really quite simple. And people deserve to have access to your cell phone number. If you can help them, you will, and if you can't help them, you should tell them that, so they're not being led down the wrong path. And that's what people, I find, mostly forget when I give them my cell phone number, is that you won't always get a yes, but you will get an answer. And why else would you do this job?
Right.
If you can't help one person do something right, or at least get them an answer, because certainly it's a 24-hour-a-day, 7-day-a-week proposition. Lieutenant governor, legislator, congressman. You do this job so you can help that one person find a bed, or just answer the phone. Sometimes they just want to hear that you care.
Can I got to just ask you quick on the blue line.
Yes.
Everyone
in New Jersey, first of all, I got it from your tweets 2 weeks ago, and I thought, oh, are we doing that in New Jersey? I thought, don't we have something else to do in transportation? The best moment of my life was when I found out it was a federal issue.
Yes, you sent me that note back. You're like, no, it's the feds, it's not us.
Feds. Because how do we have paint the town pink? How does that happen? You paint a pink.
Put the pink line in the middle of the
paint
road.
line down the middle of the road.
Green for St. Patrick's Day with your 39% Irish kids.
Gosh, we can make rivers green. Why can't we why can't we do this? My recommendation, and this I've heard from every mayor on all sides, paint that thing right outside the police department.
I love it.
Everywhere in New Jersey.
Just do
560 some odd municipalities do it. And then ask the government when they come and start to enforce it, don't you have something better to do with my federal dollars? I can think of a million things I could do with your federal dollars. And then continue to fight it on the state level where we can. And what we're doing on the congressional level, and you're going to have Congressman Lance on in just a second. We're looking for a way to get a waiver so that nobody's money is
and
really
there's
put at
precedent
risk.
for it. Bristol, Rhode Island has a waiver. Like, it's possible.
Yeah, so we'll
It's
just get the
possible.
paperwork together and get a waiver.
Real quick, I've got time for probably one call. Greg in Freehold, you're on with Kim Guadagno. Good morning.
Hi, Greg.
Good morning. Governor, one of the biggest issues, in my opinion, in the state is cost of living.
Right.
We have $85 billion in bonded debt with more to come. We have $110 billion in unfunded liabilities with more to come. We need to free up some money in the budget to reduce property taxes, to pay this debt and such. One thought that comes to mind that Bill and I have spoken about is to move to a county-based school district rather than 611 school districts. We could have one per county. That, we would have to lay off a number of superintendents, assistant superintendents, of lawyers, et cetera, But if we're ever going to...
Some business administrators, let's go down the list. Maryland has that model.
Right.
And Maryland has a pretty decent school system. And that is, I think, going to be discussed. The one good thing I see coming out of Trenton these days is everyone agrees we have to do something about the school funding formula. Everybody has a different idea on what we do about the school funding formula. Steve Sweeney has an idea. Pareto has an idea. The governor has an idea. All of these guys who have already declared for the next campaign all have ideas. And so what the message is, I think you walk away from today anyway, again, half full, is everybody's talking about it. Now that means we all have to sit down and do something about it. And one of them is consolidation of all these multiple layers of bureaucracy. And I'm not talking about teachers. I'm talking about bureaucracy. And why not leverage the power of a single superintendent to buy all your books, to buy cheaper books? I mean, they're all the same books, right? That kind of thing. So I agree with you on the consolidation and elimination of bureaucracy and waste. And the good news part of it is that there are people now talking about it. Let's start raising our voice and make sure something gets done.
All right. Thanks, Greg. Hey, you know what? I'm out of time, Kim. I'm sorry. Melissa, hang in there. We're going to get your information. So if you're on hold right now, just hang in there. Kylie's going to get your information so they can ask their question. And I know your staff will get right back to them. Kim, I want to thank you for coming in. It's always good to talk to you.
It was calm.
It was calm. It felt so contentious.
You know
last
why
time.
it was calm? Because you didn't beat me up for the hour coming in. It wasn't sparring with Spadea today.
It was like the spirit of the new year. I don't know. I'm just in a good mood. You know what it is? I've got beer and sushi coming tomorrow, so I'm in a pretty good mood today. I'm confused on our schedule, though, because we did this 2 weeks in a row. Are we skipping next week, or are you coming in next week? Do we know?
I don't know. I'm looking around for the 25 that run my life.
They're all ignoring us.
They are. They're like, oh,
they're not happy. They're not happy with the earlier conversation, which we'll talk about next week. Are we doing next week or the week after? Do you know, Tori?
The week after.
We're going to... All right. So either way, though, whether it's next week or the week after, we will pick up our regular Digging In with Kim. So
Enjoy.
Thanks for joining me.
Thank you.
All right. That was hashtag Digging In with Kim with Lieutenant Governor Kim Guadagno, sponsored by the CSI Group. Guys, hold on, and Kylie will get your information if you've got a question or a problem that needs to be resolved. And I will be right back. It's 8:46 on New Jersey 101.5. Traffic weather next.
New Jersey 101.5.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Visit geico.com or call 1-800-947-AUTO.
Thomas Edison State University understands the needs of adult learners better than anyone. I should know. I work full-time, I'm a busy mom, I run a Girl Scout troop, and I'm a proud Thomas Edison alum. Their program fit the needs of my schedule. I was able to transfer all of my community college credits and finish my bachelor's degree much faster. This helped me advance my career and prepare for graduate school. I'm Dina Silbernagel-Crone, and I was able to finish what I